Hey everybody, just want to do a quick video on plant tags. So these are the ones right here, yellow tags. And you can see they're very flexible. So they're like vinyl, they're not plastic. And I have this on here. These are the ones that I had, and these just don't work. They bend, and then at that bend it eventually breaks, and I've lost a lot of tags. So these are the ones that are widely available, and so these are the ones that I was talking about in that thread. So what I do is I take a Brother label maker and I make that label, and that label is bulletproof. That will last forever. So you come up here, just follow me up here. So these are your tags. You can see they're nice and flexible. I think they come in about 100, and they're not that expensive. And you get yourself a nice fancy label maker. Pretty inexpensive. I don't remember how much I paid for this. It was, I don't know, 50 bucks, 40 bucks, if that much. These things you don't have to get from Brother. You can get the knockoff ones, and they work great. They're really cheap. So it's worth every penny. Runs on batteries. So that's one plant tag. And then, so the second one is going to be, I guess these are the mini blinds. And I mean, listen, we'll never stop using mini blinds at all. They're great. It's great to recycle. And this is actually, I think it's Tim Cole. I think this is his idea. Put the name up here and put the name down here as well. Really simple idea. Something I never do, but I just started doing. Something I never did, rather, and I just started doing.
How'd you do that?
And this way, when this fades, and here, you can see this one right here. This was in my orchard upstate and out in the sun, and completely unrateable. You know, there's just a little bit of writing on the back.
Commentary photo?
And
what is that?
huh?
Twitter. I don't know.
So
Twitter.
if you come over here, now you can see here's a bunch more. You see that over there? Faded, and all of them are the same. Everyone is faded. So if I didn't have a secondary marking device, we wouldn't know what most of these are. But now if you look at this one, and here's why I was so hot on these yellow tags. This is a 10-year-old tag. Look at that. Nice and soft. That's a Brother label maker.
Yep.
10 years old. Still on there. Looks great. So that's why I was hot on those tags. That's definitely a bulletproof tag. So now, come back over here. The next tag, and this is one that, go up over there. This is one that Rafed suggested. And all this is a shim, 12-inch shim,
Buffet.
and I painted it white, and I drew on it with a Sharpie Extreme, and I know Matt just suggested one from AM Leonard, another marker, so I'm going to give that a shot. But I use this. I should take stock in the company with these things. I go through tons of them, and I just marked it with a Sharpie Extreme, top and bottom, and I actually am going to switch from these because I'm never going to stop marking like that, but I'm going to switch from that, and it's nice that you can just give it a whack, and it's in there, and it looks good. And so what those are right here. Simple shims from Big Box Store. Nelson's, I say Nelson wood shims. I think there's 42 in a pack. And it was like $4, so that's like, I don't know, 3 cents a shim, whatever comes out. But they're pretty cheap. This I got at a yard sale for 25 cents. Can't go wrong with that. So whenever you're at a yard sale, you pick up some spray paint if you happen to see it. 25 cents, can't go wrong with that. And then I just, if you come back here, come back into the workshop.
Workshop.
This is where I just, there you go. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 shims I did in about, took me about 20 minutes. And everybody knows how long it takes to cut up those mini blinds. And should I come this way?
Yep.
Everybody knows how long it takes to cut up those mini blinds. So that's not too bad. But now there's another tag. So through all this, I've come to the conclusion that you have to tag your pot, you have to tag your soil, and you have to tag the tree. If you really want to have a good tagging system, the pot, the soil, and the tree. So in the past, tagging the pot, I mean, it's, you know, it could be as simple as writing on the, I only use what are they, Pro cans or Grow Pro cans, and they're pretty rigid. They're not the blow molded nursery pots. But you would use a paint pen or something to write on this, which is okay, that's cool, but a lot of people use these, and you can see what happens to the aluminum tags. They get all messed up, and these come off, and I've had them come off, and the reason why they come off is because we move these pots around. This is not for my California fellow California growers, because you guys don't have to move pots around as much as we do here in the Northeast. But so these tags come off. They don't look nice. I like stuff to look nice, and I especially don't want to lose it. So Devin has stainless steel tags that he has been making with, I don't know how he makes them, but he's been selling them on Figbid, and he's doing really well with them. He's gotten a lot of orders, and through a suggestion, he has now started making the holes the right size to rivet them directly onto the pot. So now you get a pop rivet, which is a really, really, really inexpensive device, and you could pop rivet your stainless steel tags right onto the pot, which again, that is bulletproof. You know, and listen, taking the pot, taking the soil, and taking the tree, all three ways have their pluses and reasons, and here's a reason right here. So this tree right here was, when I was going through, I had a lot of loss this past winter, and this was one of the trees that was lost. And in my pile at the Northern Orchard, I was dumping out all the pots, and this was one of them that I had dumped out, and I left it there. And go back 3 weeks later, and wouldn't you know it, there's growth. So you have a root ball with this, and it was about this tall with some growth coming out, and it was the only one that survived, and I didn't know what tree it was. I had no idea, and I still don't. I'll try and figure it out. I took some pretty good notes, but I wouldn't have to do that if I had a triple tagging system of the tree, the soil, and the pot. So I would have lost the pot, I would have lost the soil, but I still would have had the tree, and I did not have that. But that's my story. I'm sticking to it, guys.
Okay.
But thank you very much for listening, and I guess start tagging your trees up. I'm gonna take a quick tour around the orchard, Tom. Want to come around?
Yep.
The backyard orchard over here?
Yep. Wait, stop filming it.
No, you don't have to. Look at this. I noticed this today, and I just want to show you really quick. So this is on this crappy tag. This is Patrick Supergiant, and if anybody got this from me, especially, look at that leaf. If you back up, Dom, just get that whole leaf.
Yep.
Look at the size of that thing.
That's big.
That is a big leaf. Now it's not. That's not why it's called Patrick Supergiant. I've said it before. I think this one was mislabeled, but it's a Patrick Supergiant knot actually, and it's just that the fruit comes in really, really, really sweet. But everybody knows the story about that. But everything's doing good in the orchard here in New York City, and thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good day.